Hi and welcome back to my morning report charter proposals for Wednesday the 10th of September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. Going to look at sterling dollar now, and I just discussed the euro dollar chart with the possibility, and I say that possibility of a recovery, but cable is showing similar sort of signs. We've had this big sell-off, 500 pips in the course of 5 days. Then we've had a doji candlestick, where a doji candlestick suggests uncertainty with the underlying trend, or the prevailing trend anyway. So that has been now followed by a little bit of an uptick on today's trading. So this is on the hourly chart on the intraday basis, and there's the possibility of a base pattern going on. A couple of lows that have been left, 62, 60, 62 and 60, 57. So a couple of suggestions that there may be some support building around that 60, 60 level. And if we now break above that 61.57 mark today, about 30 pips off there now, but if we break above there today, then that would arguably complete some sort of a little base pattern. Probably that resistance at 61.86 would be the barrier that above which confirms the base pattern. But then you've got this big gap that's still open, no sign yet of filling this gap. So that would suggest that that gap would need to be filled at some stage, because that could be that could be an exhaustion gap, and an exhaustion gap is sort of what it says. It sort of comes at the end of a big sell-off if it's to the downside, and I think that maybe, and I say again maybe, is what it could be. So if that is an exhaustion gap, then certainly that would subsequently be filled. So I think we need to be starting to watch out for the possible signs of a recovery. So 61.57 and 61.86. I think that 61.86 level is important, as that would sort of confirm this minor base pattern here. But certainly, as I said, this gap remains open, and at some stage that's going to have to be filled. So we're going to wait and see how this one pans out. These momentum indicators, hourly momentum, still not that great. A little bit improved, but not amazing. Those MACD lines have just effectively just unwound back to that neutral level. Stochastics beginning to roll over as well. So still, I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And if there is a move above these two resistances, I think that you would see that through the improved momentum as well. So I think that is what we need to be watching out for. But look at this daily chart, still deeply oversold RSI. No real sign of a rebound in the MACD lines, and stochastics also still very weak. So I think that we're still waiting for a real signal, but there is the beginnings of a possibility of a recovery. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today. There could be a bit of action this afternoon with that Bank of England inflation report hearing, and that comes at 2:45 UK time. But until then, I wish you good luck in your trading.